Hey, folks, it is me, Duke CT, back once again live here on the Dukect Lounge. Phone number is 724-444-7444. Once again, the number is 724-444-7444. And the call ID to connect to me, Duke CT, is 92417. Once again, the call ID is 92417. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is Wrestlemania season. It is time to start talking about the grandest stage of them all, Wrestlemania. I have guest two in the chat, and well, he did not, and the person did not like did not like SmackDown tonight. I didn't watch it. In fact, funny thing is, though, I was actually playing some Star Wars Rogue Squadron 1 and 2. Yes, on my N64. I do have an N64 in my room. And also on my old little Wii, the sequel to a Rogue Squadron 2. Great couple of games. Sucks that LucasArts is yeah, I know. Yeah, SmackDown is not worth watching. But honestly, two great games. Shame that LucasArts is gone and everything else. But, sucks. It does suck. But they did produce some really great content. Great adventure games, as well as some great Star Wars stuff as well. So, can't hit on them for that. Anyway, let us get on with the huge, supposedly huge pay-per-view event of the year, WrestleMania. Sorry, I'm just yeah. Yes. Yeah, guest two is basically saying, yeah, he actually, guest two is saying he hooked up his N64 the other day and playing WCW NWO Revenge. Have that too, by the way. But anyway, let's get on to WrestleMania 29. All right, let's talk about the pre-show match. The Intercontinental Champion Wade Barrett and the Barrett Barrage is going to take on the 3-0. The man who was 2 years ago main eventing WrestleMania, now is on the pre-show. Pretty damn sad, The Miz. And honestly, that last match wasn't that bad. I still think the triple threat match for him and Jericho would have been a lot better. But hey, Jericho's with Bandongo or whatever, and seriously, I don't care about him. But honestly, I can't wait. This match is probably going to be one of the top matches on this card. How sad is that? That the pre-show match is probably going to be better than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, like basically 80% of the card. The pre-show match is going to be better. So I'm going to switch. Oh man, the match with Wade Barrett and The Miz is going to be so awesome. But you know what? Yeah. No. Guess two. The pre-show can also be shown as on YouTube, Facebook, and on WWE.com. So you can watch the match live before the pay-per-view. So on YouTube. So go have at it if you want to watch it. Personally, I'll see if I can watch it if I can, but don't be surprised if I skip that. No, you can see it when if you order it on pay. It doesn't matter if you don't, regardless if you order it or not. You can see the pre-show live on YouTube or on WWE.com. Anyway, next up we have the Funkadactyls in their first WrestleMania match. So is Brodus Clay and Tenzai, who is 1-on-1 of WrestleMania, will all be teaming up. We'll take on Cody Rhodes, Damian Sandow, and Nikki and Brie Bella in a mixed tag match. I'm sorry for the coughing. I'm still a little bit sick. That's why I haven't been doing any videos and such, and I haven't been Mostly classwork and being sick. That's why I couldn't do the Royal Rumble review. Again, I apologize for that. But, I will be doing WrestleMania. I will be doing a review of WrestleMania, so don't worry. And if you haven't known already, this will probably be the last WWE review I'm going to be doing for a long while. I'm taking a good long break after watching WrestleMania because just the WWE product as a whole is just bleh, if you understand. All right. Now let's take a look at but honestly, it's not going to be a range match. I just don't really care for it. I don't care about the Funk, the Planet Funk taking on the two smart guys and the Bellatrons. I don't really care. Next up, we have Chris Jericho taking on Fandango. I don't care. You're going to be hearing me saying that a lot in this preview. And honestly, this match could be good because Jericho is that guy. He is a guy who's always doing some great ring work. He's always he is one of the best in-ring wrestlers and entertainers, right? From his generation, one of the best. Chris Jericho is probably one of the best in-ring generals in the WWE right now. And Fandango, a.k.a. Johnny Curtis, or what have you, Curtis is actually pretty good, decent hand in the ring. I hope that's true. I hope that he's actually good. And let's see. I'm really because this is a huge match. Yes, I did say it wrong. Yes, it's Fandango. I am too sick to even try to pronounce that name. I don't give a damn. So anyway, I hope this is going to be a good match. But again, I don't really care, so I have really low standards for this. Next up, we have the WWE Tag Team Championship match. Kane taking on Kane and Daniel Bryan team. Hell no. Taking on Dolph Ziggler and in his WrestleMania debut, Big E Langston. In fact, that's his match debut as well. His first match, and it's on WrestleMania. WWE must be really like this guy. I hope this is going to be a good match. I don't see Ziggler Langston winning, but it would be nice if they did. And honestly, have Ziggler cash in later on that night would be awesome. Because I don't care for Del Rio or Swagger. It'd be funny if actually he cashed it in when Swagger wins or something and just called basically the next night on Raw, Dolph Ziggler can just say, you know what, you, Jack Swagger, nothing but a stepping stone. In fact, that's your new name for you, Jack Swagger. You are Jack Stepping Stone Swagger. That would be nice. But yeah, there's no U.S. Championship match, people. No United States title. No, because honestly, they don't really care about it. I think Sin Cara and Cesaro were supposed to do something, but yeah, nothing really happened with that. Next up is Ryback taking on the World's Strongest Man, Mark Henry. I like this match. I am actually really looking forward to. I think this is going to be a good match. I think it's going to be something really interesting. Something because I like a good, big, strong guys just beating the crap out of each other. And I am looking forward to this. I can't wait to see these two men beat the crap out of each other and give Ryback a huge victory because he needs it in his WrestleMania debut. Yes, it is pathetic that there's no United States Championship match. Guess too. Next up, we have the Shield. They're taking on Randy Orton, Sheamus, and the Big Show. And honestly, I don't care for this match because honestly, we already saw this match at Elimination Chamber where we had Ryback, Cena, and Sheamus. This looks like it's going to be out of a Shield win or loss, and it's basically a toss-up for me because I don't. It's not like I don't really care. I mean, it's not like these guys need to win or something, the Shield, but the supposed Randy Orton heel turn coming, I don't really care for it. I really think the Shield probably would actually be nice to win. Personally, I still think Ryback needs to get his revenge on them, a true type of revenge, and actually defeat the Shield 1, 2, 3. That is something I want to see, and I think that should be something better for to be a lot better for the company overall. And Ryback finally gets his victory back from the Shield. Anyway, next up we have the World Heavyweight Championship match as Alberto Del Rio. Again, sorry for the coughing. Taking on the All-American, We the People, Jack Swagger. And honestly, I don't care about this match at all. And one of the reasons why I don't care is because, again, sorry. The reasons I don't care about this match is because, first off, Jack Swagger is basically a truly just not really anything good. I mean, to me, the ship has already sailed with Jack Swagger. I mean, they gave him the Money in the Bank briefcase like 3 years ago, and he didn't do anything with it. He was embarrassed by the Big Show, and that was it. And that was, to me, embarrassing. I hated that. I hated that they just basically wasted the talent and just basically they sabotaged him. That's self-sabotage and such. And that's a daggone shame. And honestly, and he's been losing ever since, so why do I need to take him seriously? He should have been honestly, if they weren't going to do something interesting, have him lose the chamber match. Have him have a few like with Kofi Kingston or something. Build him up over the summer, then have a victory with facing Del Rio. You know, that sort of thing. When his face character is more established, then have him face out with Alberto Del Rio and Jack Swagger. The feud should commence, because everything seems so rushed to try to get everything else motivated and such. But in the end, it just fails. Swagger, and not only that, the whole DUI arrest. I mean, to me, they should have just said, you know what, Swagger, you're done. Just suspended him, put Cody Rhodes in that role. I think Cody Rhodes shaved off that stupid mustache, and him actually becoming the, American Dream. American Dream. Cody Rhodes, he doesn't think that's not his America, what have you. And then you have him basically have a great match. I mean, to me, about the real Cody Rhodes, to me, has lots of chemistry, a lot more chemistry than probably Jack Swagger. The Jack Swagger will probably have, but I could be wrong. But so I just think that this match, hopefully, it's going to be good, but there's little to no heat on it. Also, okay, guest 2 wants me to ask this question. The Shield loses, what do they do? I don't know. I think maybe they need to do something more, maybe wrestle more singles matches, maybe get the tag team championships, something. You have been causing havoc. And also reveal the reason why they're here. They need to do something, because eventually, they need a purpose. Justice is way too damn big, and that's another problem. Okay. In a SummerSlam, SummerSlam 2012 rematch, which nobody I know liked. Nobody liked. I didn't like it. It was Triple H versus Brock Lesnar, and honestly, I don't care about this match at all. I really don't. This match is completely and utterly pointless. I mean, and not only that, you're going to have Triple H put his career on the line, which, honestly, he doesn't really wrestle. He just came out of retirement, so he put him in a retirement match. Stupid. So stupid. But that's just, my opinion. Could be wrong, of course, but hey, who cares who cares about using Brock Lesnar saying, like, I don't know, taking on The Undertaker? Those guys actually have real heat, and that could actually be a real threat, or what have you. Instead of just going a Triple H, Lesnar, oh, God, it's going to really suck. Triple H is going to win. Next up is CM Punk and The Undertaker. And boy, I have some things to say about this. People, I have some things to say. Now, the whole CM Punk and Undertaker feud honestly didn't really, grab hold with me. It did. It just did not really grab hold with anybody, not only me, but anyone. That is until Paul Bearer died. Then sometimes the feud somehow got some. I put the cough drop in. Somehow that got the heat with this, which is really sad. That it really is sad. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sick. Okay. Okay. I'm fine. I'm gonna fine. I'm gonna make it. Almost done. Let me get back to my point. The Undertaker and CM Punk storyline is just, to me, without Paul Bearer dominating, there's no heat in this feud. Personally, there's no heat in this feud regardless. Because, honestly, these two guys once before, and spoiler, it sucked. These two guys have no chemistry. The Undertaker is barely being held up by Scotch tape and bubblegum at this point. And Punk, I think, is wasted at this point. I mean, I think, honestly, he should be in that main event with Rock, Cena, and Punk. I mean, to me, that'd really be interesting. And, heck, would actually be more of a real finale of that feud. In fact, could have a really good triple threat match, say, in Extreme Rules. But no, Punk is here, and he's doing a lot of this crazy stuff to get him people heat and everything else. And honestly, I just don't care. I don't care about the match. I don't care about anything else. And some people would say, "Oh, how do you feel about Punk doing all this stuff with Paul Bearer and everything else?" I'm like, you know what? When you have to use a dead guy to get your feet over, that to me should be a red flag saying, wait, the only way we can actually get heat on this feud is actually wait till someone's so close to the guy, close to the Undertaker actually dies. Yeah, it's sad. Yes. Punk Undertaker have no guts to basically saying the same thing. Honestly, he should have retired at 20. Sorry, excuse me. I'm sick. I hate being sick. It was the end of an era match. You know, that little end of an era match that, supposedly should be the retirement match. It was supposed to be that type of match that is the end of all things, that sort of thing. Instead of, oh, well, that was the end of an era. Not really. It was the end of the feud, so, yeah, Triple H and I can still wrestle. So, yeah, it doesn't make any sense. If it's the end of an era, that means one of you or both of you are gone. That should have been it. Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and Undertaker hugging. And ending it in a really high note. Why bring you back? Why dragging the Undertaker around trying to say, the Undertaker and CM Punk, which you guys have no chemistry with each other. Are they trying to do the Undertaker and Cena? The only way that could work is have Cena finally turn heel and have a long title reign or something. That is the only way that could work. I personally think the Undertaker should have just had no wrestle. I think, to me, the Undertaker should have just took this WrestleMania off. So I said, you know what? I'll take this WrestleMania off and wait till next year to face John Cena or heel John Cena. That would have been more interesting. But speaking of John Cena, it's time for the main event as the Great One, The Rock, the WWE Champion, taking on John Cena in a twice of a lifetime. And oh boy. Oh boy. I'm sadly saying, well, again, I just don't care. It's true. Yeah, guess true. Cena has done everything else. He's already done everything else. In fact, he's done everything since 2010. The dude has done everything. Cena has conquered the mountaintop multiple times. And now he's saying that, yeah, if he loses to The Rock now, he's never going to win the big one. Dude, you won the big one tons of times. So many times I can't possibly imagine. You won the big one at WrestleMania. You defended the championships at WrestleMania, not once but twice successfully. You won the world title at WrestleMania. You won the WWE Championship many times at WrestleMania. Your first big championship wins and matches happened at WrestleMania. Dude, seriously, you are the guy. And honestly, to me, it just smacks with desperation. As good as The Rock is in the promo department, he is not good in the ring. He is, to me, one of the worst. I mean, it was, to me, him and Punk was terrible. Him and John Cena was terrible. These guys, The Rock is way out of ring shape. He is way out of breath. He has no real, what's the word? Ring shape. He's not in ring shape. He looks great, but he doesn't have the cardio. It just looks like he is just barely breathing. I'm like, he sounded like me right now. It's like he's, what have you. But, he's out of breath. He just can't do it anymore. Having him being champion, I'm like, fine. Got the ratings up. We got people watching, but are they going to stay? And John Cena, no, they're not. And trust me, the ratings are going to go down hard. Ratings are going to go down hard after this WrestleMania, and they're going to keep going and plunging to the depths of the abyss. And I'm not going to be watching any of it because, hey, like I said, I'm taking a little sabbatical for WrestleMania. Not WrestleMania, but a little sabbatical for WWE. I might rewatch it, maybe starting the Royal Rumble, what have you. I'm going to start watching other stuff on Monday nights and everything. And again, maybe concentrate more on the indies. That's the plan, but you never know. But I am going to take at least a substantial break from Raw and WWE for a while. So, yeah, that's going to be it. As for winners, okay, here we go. Let's see, Wade Barrett and Miz. Brodus Clay, Tenzan, Naomi Cameron versus Cody Rhodes, David Sandow, Brie, and Nikki Bella. Tons of Funk is going to win. Clay, Tenzan, Naomi Cameron. Jericho beats Fandango. Team Hell No wins against Dolph Ziggler and Big E Langston. Ryback beats Mark Henry. Orton, Sheamus, Show beat the Shield, given their first team loss. The Hero retains the world title, but then loses it to Jack Swagger when he finally cashes in the Money in the Bank, hopefully. Triple H beats Brock Lesnar. Taker beats CM Punk. And John Cena finally gets his big win against The Rock. Yeah, that's my WrestleMania predictions. Well, the reason why, here's an interesting question with yes too. It says, how do you think it's so hard for WWE to develop new talent? Oh, it's not hard for WWE to develop new talent. It's, they develop talent just fine. It's just how they present it. I mean, you can develop talent all day long, but if you can't present the good well, if you don't present them well, they're just going to be saying as losers. Kofi Kingston is a loser. As long as his championship reign is CM Punk, he's a loser. Dolph Ziggler, loser. Daniel Bryan, loser. Cody Rhodes, loser. And the list goes on and on and on. This is what happens when you don't present them as well. And now, to me, I think they're trying to do their best to make them look good, but to me, they should have Ziggler, Rhodes, Swagger, all of those guys. Every single one of them should have been elevated at this point, beyond, and not only elevated but presented well. And until the WWE starts presenting the talents well, they're just going to be portrayed as losers. No matter how many belts and championship belts they have, it's going to be meaningless. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, listening. The Dukect Lounge WrestleMania preview. Hopefully, the next time we meet the Dukect Lounge, I will have a better. Hopefully, I'll be a little bit better. Wish me well, what have you. Yeah, it is funny. Rhodes in a stable, Orton getting launched and now his job. And, looking pathetic. And no one cares about Ted DiBiase anymore. No one gives a damn about him at all. No one cares about him. Anyway, hopefully next week I will sound better, and hopefully I won't be sick. Where is Ted DiBiase? I think he's gone, or what have you. I don't know. Hopefully I will feel better next week. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully you'll like the stuff on YouTube. Blip, Screw Attack, wherever. I'm watching these stuff, so thank you again for listening and watching me do this nice little podcast. Anyway, thanks so much. It's Dukect here. Peace, love. I'll see y'all when I see y'all later.